once said, "You have power over your mind, not outside events. Realize this, and you will find strength." Introduction. Do you ever feel like life is pulling you in 1,000 different directions? Constantly chasing goals, approval, or peace of mind? Maybe you're overwhelmed by things that are out of your control, stressed by outcomes, drained by others, expectations, or stuck in the endless cycle of trying to be enough. What if I told you the key to breaking free isn't about doing more, but about doing less, about focusing on the right things? Not all the things. Imagine a life where you're no longer swayed by external pressures, where your sense of worth isn't tied to outcomes or opinions. Sounds liberating, right? In this video, we're going to explore 8 timeless strategies rooted in Stoic wisdom principles that have helped people for centuries find peace, purpose, and power, no matter what life throws their way. Let's dive in and start transforming the way you live from the inside out. Lesson 1. Embrace silence. If you find yourself constantly surrounded by noise, whether it's social media, other people's opinions, or your own racing thoughts, life can get overwhelming fast. We're always plugged in, always reacting, and that can drain your energy and leave little room for peace of mind. Silence is a source of great strength, Lao Tzu once said. And it's true. Taking time to be still and silent helps you reflect, calm your mind, and regain control of your emotions. Start small. Set aside just 5 minutes each day to sit quietly, without your phone or distractions. Use this time to focus on your breath or simply observe your thoughts. You'll find that embracing silence gives you a clearer mind, better focus, and more emotional balance. By slowing down, you create space to truly think and make decisions with intention. Lesson 2. Detach from outcomes. We often tie our happiness and sense of worth to achieving certain results, whether it's getting a promotion, hitting a fitness goal, or winning someone's approval. But what happens when things don't go as planned? It can feel like failure, and that disappointment weighs heavily on us. As the Stoic philosopher Marcus Aurelius said, "You have power over your mind, not outside events." Realize this, and you will find strength. The idea here is that we can't control the outcomes, only the effort we put in. Focusing on what we can't control, like how others react, or whether we succeed in every goal, only leads to frustration. Instead, practice detaching from the end result. Concentrate on what you can control: your actions, your attitude, and your effort. By doing this, you not only reduce stress, but also free yourself from the fear of failure. Success then becomes a byproduct of your process, not your source of happiness. Start by reminding yourself daily. Focus on the effort, not the outcome. Lesson 3. Cultivate empathy. In our fast-paced lives, it's easy to get caught up in our own problems and forget that everyone is fighting their own battles. When we don't take the time to understand others, misunderstandings and conflicts can arise, leaving us feeling isolated and disconnected. As Maya Angelou wisely stated, "I think we all have empathy. We may not have enough courage to display it." This quote highlights the importance of not just feeling empathy, but also showing it. When we make an effort to understand others' perspectives, we build stronger connections and foster a sense of community. To cultivate empathy, start by actively listening when someone speaks. Put aside your own thoughts and really focus on what they're saying. Ask questions and show genuine interest in their feelings and experiences. You can also practice putting yourself in their shoes. Consider how you would feel in their situation. By embracing empathy, you'll find it easier to connect with others, leading to deeper relationships and a greater sense of belonging. Lesson 4. Be generous with your time and energy. In today's busy world, many of us struggle to balance our own responsibilities while helping others. We might feel overwhelmed by our to-do lists, leading to the misconception that we don't have enough time to lend a hand. This mindset can leave us feeling disconnected and unfulfilled. As the author Simon Sinek said, "The more we give, the more we get back." This quote reminds us that generosity, whether it's sharing our time, knowledge, or resources, creates a cycle of positivity. When we give to others, we not only help them, but also enrich our own lives. To practice generosity, start small. Offer to help a co-worker with a project, or take the time to listen to a friend who needs support. Volunteer for a local charity, or simply make time for family and friends. You'll find that these acts not only brighten someone else's day, but also create a sense of purpose and fulfillment in your own life. By being generous with your time and energy, you strengthen relationships and contribute to a more connected community. Lesson 5. Master self-discipline. Many of us struggle with self-discipline, often finding ourselves giving in to temptations or procrastinating on important tasks. This lack of discipline can lead to unfulfilled goals, missed opportunities, and feelings of regret. When we don't hold ourselves accountable, we can easily lose sight of our priorities and drift away from our true potential. As the famous philosopher Aristotle once said, "We are what we repeatedly do." Excellence, then, is not an act, but a habit. This quote emphasizes that self-discipline is about forming habits that lead to our desired outcomes. By consistently practicing self-discipline, we can create the foundation for success and personal growth. To master self-discipline, start by setting clear, achievable goals. Break those goals into smaller, manageable tasks and create a schedule to keep yourself accountable. Identify your triggers, those things that lead you to lose focus, and work on avoiding or managing them. Celebrate your small victories along the way as they build momentum and strengthen your discipline. With time and effort, mastering self-discipline will not only lead to greater success, but also empower you to make choices that align with your true values. Lesson 6. Respect others' opinions. In our diverse world, we often encounter differing viewpoints that can lead to disagreements or conflicts. When we dismiss others' opinions outright, it can create a divide, making conversations tense and unproductive. This lack of respect can leave us feeling isolated and misunderstood, and it may prevent us from learning from others. As the writer and activist Helen Keller once said, "Alone we can do so little, together we can do so much." This quote underscores the importance of collaboration and respect in discussions. By valuing others' perspectives, we open ourselves up to new ideas and insights that can enrich our understanding of the world. Lesson 7. Own your mistakes. We all make mistakes, and it's a part of being human. However, many people struggle to acknowledge their errors, often blaming others or making excuses. This avoidance can lead to a cycle of denial that prevents personal growth and damages relationships. When we refuse to own our mistakes, we miss valuable lessons that can help us improve and move forward. As the author C.S. Lewis once said, "Mistakes are the portal of discovery." This quote highlights that acknowledging our errors can lead to new insights and opportunities for growth. Owning our mistakes allows us to learn from them, adapt, and become better versions of ourselves. Lesson 8. Celebrate others' success. In a competitive world, it's easy to feel envious when we see others succeeding. This jealousy can create a toxic environment, where we focus on what we lack rather than appreciating the accomplishments of those around us. When we don't celebrate others' successes, we miss out on opportunities to build connections and foster a supportive community. As the poet Maya Angelou wisely stated, "I've learned that people will forget what you said, people will forget what you did, but people will never forget how you made them feel." This quote reminds us that celebrating others can create positive feelings that strengthen our relationships. When we lift others up, we also elevate ourselves and contribute to a more harmonious atmosphere. To celebrate others' success, start by expressing genuine happiness for their achievements. A simple congratulations or a heartfelt compliment can go a long way in making someone feel valued. Attend their celebrations, share their accomplishments on social media, or simply acknowledge their hard work in conversation. When you practice celebrating others, you cultivate an environment of positivity and support. This not only deepens your relationships, but also encourages a culture of collaboration and mutual respect. Remember, when you celebrate others, you contribute to a cycle of positivity that ultimately benefits everyone, including yourself. Now we are about to end the video. Now it is time to change your life. Write down a comment and say that you want to change your life. No matter how difficult it is to change, I will read each of your comment and feature one of the best comment in our channel.